Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a view inside my stadium truck. With this truck, I did make the A main. I bumped up to the A main at the 2020 Masters of Dirt, but I gave my spot to this kid and his dad. You know, they it meant more to them than it did me. You know, but what was cool was he got third place or something. He got third place in our run. I won and I bumped up, and Westfall bumped up too. So this kid got third place and he thought it was like done. And Brent gave me the sponsor sheet and I got to walk the sponsor sheet over and I handed it to the kid. I was like, "Hey, all right, time to get it done." I was like, "Congratulations, you made it to the A main." I was like, "You can have my spot." And his dad just like his dad gave me a fist bump and it was like, that's what it was about, you know. Kid was so happy, you know. Yeah. So just a little credibility. I did make it to the A main in stadium truck. So anyway, I'm gonna give some in-depth look inside my truck as it came off the track. Just to show y'all, like, you know, everything. You can't really trust those setup sheets online. Yeah, they set them up that way, but stuff throughout the weekend changed. You don't know what day they wrote that setup sheet. That could have been a base setup, you know. And it's kind of up to you to find, like, you know, the missing part. You know, that's the base. But with mine, I'm gonna give you the whole thing. So enjoy the video. It's gonna be long, so get some popcorn, grab you a beverage or whatnot, and enjoy. But thank you for tuning in.
I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest.
Artlist.io.
People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade to Gerald, but G's don't come easy when you tryna eat out producing and rapping. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself.
Music
I'm just
licensing
laughing. Hey, you tryna
reimagined.
cut out a piece of my pie, and I asked you politely, what's it that you offer me? Yeah, I produce all my own beats, and I have no intention of losing my publisher. Yeah, independent individual boy, I've been eating off passive residuals. Yeah, let's be professional. Thanks for your time, but I had to decline at that principle. I've been scheming up a plan, hey. I've been saving all I can, hey. You could call me David Ram.
Okay, we're going to talk about my shot package. I always start with shot package. In the front, I got 1.6 pistons with 35 weight oil, gray associated springs, a 28.2 stroke length, long eyelet, and 5mm cup offset. I got it mounted in the center hole up top, and I got it mounted to the outside and the bottom. For a sway bar, I'm running a 1.2 front sway bar up front. And on the inside ball stud, I'm running 1mm ball stud washer. My caster, I'm running 1mm up and 2mm caster washer down. Ceramic bearings throughout, titanium axles. Thank you, Kyle Jeffries. I'm running 1mm steering washer on the steering rack up under the ball stud. I got 1mm steering, bump steering on the outside ball stud. Underneath, I got the aluminum bulkhead, and I got 25-degree kick up. I got the 25-tooth aluminum servo spline on a ProTech RC170 SBL servo. The reason I got that servo, I did a video a while back, but the reason I got it is because it's strong enough to where I could run it in an 8-scale buggy as a steering servo, but also double as a servo for the truck. Moving back, I got my Hobby Wing 160 amp XR10, and I mount mine forward. I do that on all my vehicles. I mount my ESC forward just to put a little more weight to the front. That's just something I do. Picking up the signals from my radio, I have a Sanwa RX42 receiver. It's an antennaless receiver. I try to, short my wires and kind of cover them a little bit so they're just not wild. Moving back, I run Gen Ace batteries. I just wrap them. I did a video of that too, where I wrap my batteries. But yeah, these are just regular Gen Ace batteries. Nothing, super high dollar, but they get the job done and very well. Alright, as far as motor, I'm using a RcVitals 8.5 motor. This is old school RcVitals 8.5 motor. Also with a fan. I'm using Assault RC fan. It's the 30 by 30. And I messaged Frank Root and I was asking him about fans in cars, and he said he runs a fan in all his cars because a fan never hurts. So, and also I don't have money to upgrade motors every time. So I like to run a fan to save my motors. I'm also running a carbon fiber motor plate. I bought this truck from Kyle Jeffries. He ran a stock truck with it, so I just elected to keep the carbon fiber motor plate still in the truck, and that's what I ran. Alright, moving along to my rear shocks. In the rear shocks, I have 1.7 pistons with 30 weight oil and white associated truck springs with a stroke length of 36.7. The eyelet, I have the short eyelet, and again I have the 5mm cup offset. I have my shocks mounted in the middle up top, and I got them mounted in the middle on the arm. Okay, hexes. I'm running the 7.0mm hex in the back. I still got the stock hubs on the truck. The insert, I got the insert at 0. That's one thing I do play around with at races. Like once I get my shock set up, feeling good, I'll go to the insert, and that's where I'll make some adjustments of what the back end of the truck is doing. So that's one of my fine-tune adjustments. Yeah, I'm still running the kit hubs. Yeah, I got it in the middle hole on the kit hubs with a nylon lock-on nut on the back so it doesn't come out. Alright, moving in on the ball stud, I got a 3mm ball stud washer underneath to raise the ball stud up 3mm. Pills, I have dead center in the rear and one up in the front. In the front up there, I have one up, so it's dead center on both sides, but just 1 degree up in the front. Alright, something that has helped me out and something I've been studying is Tom Stafford helped me with this, and a couple of them in race country, but it's understanding like crossing a vehicle and weight transfer, and that's where the pill adjustments, the hub adjustments, hub inserts, raising the ball stud and stuff like that, that's where that comes into play. Yeah, so that's something I played with this weekend, is just learning cross adjustment, how the weight transfer when it goes into a corner or when you get on the throttle. But My diff height, I got my diff height on 2. So like I said, I also play with diff height adjustment also. As you can also see, I'm running the layback transmission instead of laydown. With me, I found, the grip of a track, finally comes in later on during an event, and the layback will get you there and get you covered through qualifying and the first event. And for my driving style, I'll do adjustments, like I said, with the hubs and ball studs versus putting the laydown in it. I feel like the laydown is for like super high traction like carpet and whatnot. For where I race on clay, I just feel the layback is the way to go. Alright, something that I'm always adjusting at the track is my ESC settings. So I'm going to show you what I run. Reverse 25%. I like my vehicles, when I jump, I like the nose to like go off a jump and kind of go down a little bit. So I run some very aggressive stuff when it comes to like, brakes or drag brakes and stuff like that. And just giving y'all a full tour of my truck. I did bump up to the A main with this truck at the 2020 Masters of Dirt. Just showing you what I ran. And as far as showing you my ESC settings, I got this idea from Ryan Cavalieri. He showed his ESC settings just like this, because anybody can write down whatever on paper, and you go through this so much at a race that it's for what they wrote down to what they actually run is two different things. So this is my truck off the track. And that's my ESC settings. And another thing, I do adjustments on the radio too. So if I'm up on the stand or whatnot, I do a fine adjustment on brake and whatnot on the radio also. And do some fine tuning with the radio also. Alright, tires. These are the J Concept Silver Ellipses Stadium Truck tires. And I ran these tires through the whole race weekend, and these tires here also have been on my previous truck and whatnot. So for stadium truck, the point I'm trying to make was I didn't buy new tires for stadium truck. I ran these tires in practice. I think I practiced my stadium truck maybe that Friday. We had a race Thursday night. I didn't race it. So I practiced the stadium truck Friday. And I broke it out later that Friday. So I just really practiced with my two-wheel and had tires for two-wheel. But as far as stadium truck tires, I don't go through them. Like, these tires here, I will keep and run them at probably the next big race or something. They last, they last. The one side note that I will give is I did glue the sidewall of the tire to keep it from rolling over. I did do that. Or to keep it from rolling over as much. But I just did the the outside of the tire. I I found that Silver Lips is good, like just an all around tire. I know when I went to SS Hobbies down in Tampa, Florida, the Aqua was really good. But for 2020 Masters of Dirt, you really couldn't beat a Silver Lips. I don't think it got out of that compound. The motor fan mount there was made by a guy out in Oregon and worked really good last the race weekend, and I will post a link to it down at the bottom. Hey, if you liked the video, if it was helpful to you, I hope it was. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You know, it's doing me a tremendous favor. As you know, I'm unsponsored, so I do all this, you know, out of my pocket and with the help of you guys. Thank you. I have affiliate links and whatnot and Patreon and whatnot, but I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you for viewing, tuning in. Thank you for clicking on my affiliate links. Hopefully see you at the races. My next race that I gotta see how my money is, but I want to hit the CRC race in Ohio. So that'd be my next race. So if you're going to that, hopefully I'll see you there, but I gotta see how money is, you know, Christmas holidays, whatnot. But it's in January, 1st of January. So anyway, guys, be safe. See you soon. Thank you.